This video has been brought to you by Breo. Stick around to learn more about the iPalm 520e hand massager.
Lily listens to lizards like lollipops lovely. I'm doing vocal exercises.
Gotcha. Warm it up.
Yeah, warm it up. I'm about to.
That's what we were born to do.
Come on!
Let's go, baby! Old school 80s hip hop. Where's my backward clothes, son?
I'm here with a very special guest. This is John Adams.
How's everybody doing out here? Great to be here with you, Mort.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I appreciate you having me on the show.
John is a stand-up comedian, but hold on, folks. It gets even better. John is also a very famous actor.
Actor, yes. For my black audience girlfriends, played a character named Bosco. The biggest show that I did was for 6 years called The Dead Zone with Anthony Michael Hall, who was the lead on that show. I played a character named Bruce Lewis. And then most recently, I just finished a small role in The Color Purple, which comes out this Christmas.
Which I think like some small-time producers kind of putting that one out,
Yeah,
correct?
some guy named Spielberg.
I've heard of him.
Spielberg.
He directed the Emoji Movie, correct?
That's what he's known for.
That's it.
Put some
Okay.
respect on these people's name before I never work again. Shout out to the great Steven Spielberg, Whoopi Goldberg, and also Oprah Winfrey.
Did you know I was in a movie with Tom Hanks? But I'm not showing you up at all because you have me beat on everything because you are also in, ladies and gentlemen, the best TV show of all time.
Wolfpack.
We'll get to that in a second, but the other best TV show of all time.
He wants me to say Arrested Development. Yes, Arrested Development. Yeah.
Okay, and then also you are currently on Wolfpack, but even better than all of those things, you're wearing a shirt about something that is near and dear to your heart.
While I am continuing to act, my day job is Director of Development at the Weston School in Louisville, Kentucky. It is a boys' school, a boys' boarding school, focuses primarily on kids who may not have all of the societal or financial benefits to be able to go to a private school, but they do have the academic acumen. It's been around since 2005. They started with 3 students, and now we have enrolled from pre-K to 8th grade 119 kids this year.
Fantastic. Now, John, I have a lot of video games.
You do.
The thing is, if you have a large collection, one of the rules is that you have to play through every game, which I have done many times. We're going to actually go through and pick a game that we may or may not have played.
All right.
And we're going to play it for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then at the end of 10 minutes, we are going to tell the beautiful audience of Mort's Garage.
All right.
Is this game garbage or is it gold?
It's either Michelle Obama or Kim Kardashian.
Okay, we're not doing anything political on my show. We'll just say that it's garbage or gold with John L. Adams, world famous actor, and soon to get me canceled.
Yeah, let's go, baby. So many games, man.
There's been so many videos that have talked for so long about this game.
What is Gun? I have never heard of that game. Here's the thing, though. Like, I was always the sports game guy. Oh, no. I've never played that before. Do I have to be the same platform?
No, you can pick whatever you want. I wonder if there's something in here that would just be truly terrible.
Never done any Wii stuff. Do any of these platforms have more terrible games than the other ones? Game and Wario.
The N64 is not known for an amazing library.
That sounded like a dare. Thinking man's face.
Yeah. Have you played that before? Do you know anything about it? I've heard this game is actually great.
Not at all. I've just seen
Oh my gosh. I am so excited. Where'd you get that sweater?
Hey, listen, man. I walk around looking like I listen to yacht rock. I live by the wedding day creed. Something old, something new, something borrowed, and then something in a blue case. Ooh. So the very first game that I chose was Gun. This right here looks really cool. And then when you said it was violent, that's all I really needed.
Now, are you concerned at all about the example you're setting for this myriad of students who are going to watch this video?
This is life. Learn, kids. This is what we deal with, so get ready.
I don't deserve to wear the cardigan when you wear one. My goodness.
I am Professor Video Game today.
Kabuki Quantum Fighter is an action game. It's supposed to be it's compared favorably to the original Batman game on the original Nintendo. You supposedly use your hair as your weapon.
Okay.
So he whips his hair back and forth to stop the enemies, and this is supposed to be a really fun action-oriented game. I think this one is just considered so bizarre that it just never found an audience, except for today people look at it very fondly. I'm excited to play it again for the first time.
Wanted to do something that is going to be new, but also is in the vein of classic video gaming. You know, I grew up in the era when it was Mario Brothers was the big game at the time. And so that's why I chose Game and Wario.
Have you ever played a Wario game before?
Never.
None of what you said matches that description, and I cannot wait for you to play this game. My next choice is a classic Dreamcast game called Space Channel 5.
Okay.
It's like a rhythm dance game. You can kind of see the hologram.
You've already lost, buddy. I am about to ruin every stereotype you've ever had about black men and dancing. It's going out the window right now. It's done. I really like the PS5. I don't own one, but I played it on a couple of different occasions. I like the feel of it, and then I also wanted to get a newer game. So,
like, What's Up, Danger?
I went with like, What's Up, Danger?
I think we're in for a lot of really interesting and very fun experiences.
Let's do it.
Ah! Are you aware of the horrible impacts of stress on your body? According to the Mayo Clinic, stress can have massive impacts on your emotional and physical health over time. And for many individuals, we're in a time of the year that can be extra stressful, which is where Breo's incredible line of massagers comes into play. Today, we'll be taking a look at the Breo iPalm 520e hand massager. And I gotta hand it to him, this thing's pretty great. The Breo iPalm 520e is a wireless hand massager that uses heat and compression to comfortably massage your hand. It promotes healthy circulation, reduces soreness, and it reduces numbness. During the work week, I do a lot of editing, which takes a lot of work on my hands, and this is an ideal tool for me and anyone else who uses their hands a lot during work to get some relief at the end of the day. But importantly, Breo's iPalm massager and their myriad of other massagers are must-have tools when it comes to relaxing. Most of us are looking for that unique gift for our family member or loved one that they didn't know they wanted on their holiday wish list, and this would be an amazing gift to get them. And if you use my code in the description below, you'll get a discount on your purchase of a Breo massager. Breo's line of high-quality massagers will be the gift that they didn't know they wanted, but will be thrilled to receive. While I've really enjoyed all of Breo's massagers, personally speaking, I've really enjoyed the feet massager and the neck massagers the most when it comes to managing my stress and helping me to relax. And a purchase from Breo is about as low risk as possible. In addition to great customer service, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee if you don't like what you buy. Use my links in the description below to help yourself or someone important in your life to manage their stress and relax. Thank you, Breo, so much for sponsoring today's video. And now back to those game reviews. Why don't you kick us off then with the game we started with,
Right.
which is
Gun.
Gun.
Hole in the head.
10 minutes on the clock. When's the last time you played that much video games?
Oh, man.
Which setting did you pick?
Hard. This game was a lot more interesting than I expected it to be. They don't call me Right-Eyed Dickie for nothing.
Really?
Yeah, because when I looked at it, I said, okay, I know what it's supposed to be. I'm thinking of Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Which, did that come out at the same time as this? Or
No, in
before,
fact,
after?
Red Dead Redemption came out a lot later.
Right.
So this came out around the time the Xbox 360 came out. Graphically, it's a little bit of a early release game.
It was a fun game.
Bite some jerky and collect your gear. Time to earn our pay.
You ain't my mama. I was really excited by the gameplay, especially because of how it reminded me of this game at the time it would have come out.
Yep.
It gave me a very nostalgic feeling, and I enjoyed it. Controls weren't the greatest.
Good thing you didn't shoot your partner on accident.
Yes, I know. But I still got him teed up just in case. As much as I said all of that good stuff about it, I gotta put it in a garbage.
So far, this game is kind of like Animal Murder Simulator. That was a twist ending. This is a gold for me. I would have loved, because I've played it before.
Right.
And once, like, our biggest problem with it, I think, is that we did a bunch of tutorials.
Go rustle me up some more quail.
But you're just mercilessly slaughtering all of these animals.
That's what it is,
while that
man.
happens.
That's
What if he was about to ask her out on, like, the first date and you just ruined it?
Oh, hey. Circle of life.
Once you get into the game, by any standards, it's a very violent game. There's lots
Yeah.
of blood, lots of shooting.
I reckon Right-Eyed Dickie got your head in his reticle.
This is developed by Neversoft. Do you know what else they developed by any chance?
I do not.
Have you played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater before?
I did pick that up. I did play it a little
So
bit.
it comes from a pedigree of game developers who know how to make fun, engaging stuff.
Watch your back!
Try to drink from a canteen. I did enjoy it, but if I can't put it in the middle,
Yeah.
then I can't give it gold. I have to give it garbage.
Garbage it is. Or mixed.
Yep.
Let's go to the next one.
I don't even know what that means.
Kabuki Quantum Fighter.
Go Kabuki!
This has been described by many a YouTube channel as a hidden gem. I'm going to start with this one since I picked it.
Absolutely.
I love this game.
Nope. Nope.
This should have been every bit as popular as the licensed popular games of the time, like Karate Kid, like Batman.
Oh no, is this one of those ones where you touch water and you die?
It's smooth, it's responsive, it makes a lot of sense. The worst thing that I can say about this game is that when you are standing, your hair whips really far.
Willowsmith.
When you're crouching, you barely punch right in front of
Right.
you. And then also some of the jumping things, I think if I just got used to it a little bit more, I would understand it.
I'm getting the hang of this. I say as I'm about to like die.
But you grab onto these little hooks, and it's hard for me to understand, like, once you're on the hook, how to move to the next one
Yeah.
without feeling like I'm gonna crash.
Classic there's a monster there situation.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
The cutscenes had all of these really unique premises to them that I was like, I love this. This is totally a gold for me.
It completely sounds like something I would have loved to do at 8 years old.
When I looked at the game, the one thing that you made mention of, and had you not said it, my mind would have kept going to what this would remind me of. But you said it's based on the same mechanics as the first Nintendo Batman game.
Not based on, but
Similar.
Yeah.
Not based on similar. And so as I was moving, that's exactly what it reminded me of, because I remember that first Batman game.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Oh! That sucked. The graphics were even reminiscent
Yeah.
of that. And the mechanics of it had the right amount of frustration in it.
Yep.
It wasn't so difficult that you were like, I don't ever want to play this.
We got to beat at least one level of this freaking game.
I think that's it.
Ah!
I would actually give this game a gold. I enjoyed it. It was a good game.
We agree with the pantheon of other YouTubers. This is a hidden gem. It's not one that
Absolutely.
people talk about, but when they play it, they will.
Enjoy it. Game and Wario.
Are you ready to live?
I am ready to live.
Before you continue on, guess how much this game retails for on the secondhand market today?
So here's the thing. You asked me the question and I feel like it's a trap, right? I feel like I have to say $9 billion. But if I had to guess, I would say... I'd say $100.
Well, you're not too far off. $140.
Sorry, I let you down by not saying something super low so you could be like, no, John! $140! This game, just like you said, had a lot, because it was with the Wii Universe and the way the controller is.
Wii U, yes.
But not Wii Universe. The
So-
U is not for Universe.
No, oh, sorry. So Wii U, I don't know what U is for.
That's what I would have guessed it was for.
Yeah.
You use 2 screens to play. It seems unnecessary.
But with the tablet and between that and the television, makes for a very interesting experience.
Yeah.
This system is as cool as it gets. I'll be the judge of that.
It's a little difficult, well, it was for me initially, to try and get the mechanics of the infrared component from the controller
Yeah.
to the TV to match up.
Try holding it up to calibrate it again. It's like hold it like 90 degrees.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the interplay between the two. Would I play it again? Yeah, I would actually want to play this game all the way through. So if I was going to give this game a garbage or gold, I would give it a gold.
There we go,
Okay.
baby.
I would also give this a gold. I did not like the game that we played in it, the Arrow game,
The Arrow
a
game?
lot. I thought it was okay.
That went way over.
What this series is known for is called micro games, and micro games are games where it's literally like it'll say like pick the booger, and like you literally have to like move the controller up and pick the booger, and that's the whole game. Like and then it's like next game. The franticness of it makes it so fun, especially as a multiplayer experience.
You want to do multiplayer or single player?
Let's do single.
Very narcissistic of you, just like an actor. Just
There
kidding.
it is. It's my words, my words, my words. Whatever you said, my words, my words. That's how I read my scripts.
It looks like it is all dependent on the gamepad and not the gamepad and the Wii remote.
Okay.
This is something that Nintendo would do a lot. They would get whatever their technology is, and they would make you really be stuck to that technology.
Yeah.
This one was seems like forced to only use the gamepad stuff, which could, I think, affect over the long term if it's fun and enjoyable to play. The Wario vibe and style, which is just very bizarre and silly and even a little crass, even by Nintendo standards.
You have a chicken pooping.
It just makes for such a different experience, yet it still feels very much like Nintendo. Totally a gold. Time will tell if it's $140 of gold.
Quick question, something that you made mention of. Worst peripheral that you can think of for a gaming system?
The most annoying for me is the Nintendo DS's touchscreen, because so many times I'll be playing a game and then I'll have to use the stylus while I'm doing all the buttons, and it never feels like it
integrated.
It feels like it's a lot to continue to reorient around. I don't think uniformly the Wii remote is bad or uniformly touchscreens are bad.
Right.
But when they're badly implemented, it can kill an otherwise good game. What about for you?
Definitely the Nintendo Glove.
Oh, the Power Glove.
The Power Glove was the worst thing ever.
Now it's time for Ooh La La.
Let's get it.
This might be a dead in the water kind of a situation.
No, don't say that.
Well,
It's not working.
we're out on this one. I'm so sad that we couldn't play Space Jam. We're going to have to resurface this one. Not Space Jam.
It was the Space 5.
Space Channel 5. That was needlessly confusing. I loved this game, but I had a lot of takeaways. This is not a game I would go out of my way to go track down a Dreamcast, because you're going to have a unique experience. No, don't do that! This game feels like NHL 94.
Oh, your guy blocked it. That would have gone in.
Yeah, had a guy not been in the way and stopped it from going in, it would have gone in.
It has the basic movement. It was really smooth. The players felt very controllable. It wasn't floaty. And it has all of this stuff to it where it was just super fun to play, but neither one of us knew the controls.
No, I'm trying to figure out how to switch players.
Didn't feel like there was very good sensations of checks, of hits. It felt like
that felt difficult.
I wanted a fight to break out. Couldn't figure out the way to cheat through and score a goal.
You have to shoot in the goal, not right at my goal.
Oh, not right at the guy?
Yeah.
I think if I was sitting down with this or NHL 94 on the Super Nintendo Sega Genesis, or the most modern NHLs, I would probably lean more towards those experiences more. Right. It is so interesting to play this game, which came out in, what year, 99 or 2000? And to think that was 23 years ago. And every year a new sports game comes out. There's usually a Madden or something. There's an incremental improvement usually. But when you go 20 years from the source, those incremental improvements really do feel massive by this point.
How good is that voice acting?
Great. To help him relax.
But I'm saying gold.
I like all of the Sega games like this, the 2K series, all of that kind of stuff.
World Series Baseball.
So it took me back to that feeling and that vibe.
Oh, that's got to be illegal.
And I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I really did. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that we didn't know as far as, like you said, the checks and all of that kind of stuff. And then they had it on shoot the puck right in the middle of the goalie's chest mode.
Yeah.
Because every shot went straight to the goalie.
You have to get it in the goal, not right at him.
I was waiting for that. I was right at him.
But it was fun.
Smack him.
We both kept having opportunities where we thought we were going to score, so that's always a great component of a game.
I have no idea how to play this.
Me neither.
Other than that, I'd give it a go.
I give it a go.
Come on, ref. That's not what we paid you the money for.
I also like that you said for opportunities for both of us to score.
Yes.
Out of context clip coming right at you.
Let's go to our last game.
Last game.
We're now playing Black Spider-Man.
This game was interesting.
Dang it, now you have to do all this stuff.
More for the cutscenes, which we spent about 7 of the 10 minutes watching.
Yeah, sadly.
However,
let's play this amazing big action game, and they're eating dinner.
Everybody's got great teeth, though.
first of all, the cutscenes and the animation and the acting is great.
His graphics are amazing.
It's crazy.
When I did finally get in, Once again, without having a long time to sit down and try and figure things out, I enjoyed the mechanics of the game.
It's so funny because as I'm playing this, I find myself leaning over and tilting this way.
The way Miles moves around the building, the ability to be able to run up and down the building. The one thing that I really wanted to be able to do, which is the web swinging, I didn't get a real good grasp on, but when I watched you do it, I was having fun. There's nothing that I can say bad about this game that is not that is not user error.
This is crazy, man.
Jump in and hold the trigger.
Anything that I don't like about this game is all my fault. Everything that I saw, I would say this game is a 24 karat gold game.
Yeah. So this is a sequel, but it's like a mini sequel because I mentioned this before, but there's this original Spider-Man game, which you can get a remastered version on the PS5 when you play this one. You got to play the first one because the story is so integrated into the first game, and the first game teaches you everything of how to play the game.
Yeah, you don't do that in your mommy kitchen. You don't throw water on the kitchen.
I've never been like a big Spider-Man or really any superhero kind of franchise where I read the comic books or whatever, but when there's a Marvel movie in the theaters and my friends want to go, I'm for it. You know, I love Guardians, love the Avengers. As video game experiences, this is probably the Spider-Man game on PS4 and this one, and you know, maybe The Last of Us and Uncharted are probably the best case of a well-told story with a video game format. Would you ever do voice acting if it
I
came
would
out?
love it, man.
It's common to have cutscenes, but it's usually to be like, okay, now go kill everything.
Right.
Whereas this one, like, those characters are having dinner because they're trying to tell you something about his family, and it's giving you an emotional connection to the character.
Yeah.
So that whatever it's sending you out on to do next, you feel like there's more weight to what you're doing rather than just go shoot everything. Right. Okay, just let us get some bad guys.
No.
24 karat gold as well. When this game came out, the biggest complaints of it initially were it's too short and that it is too similar to the other one before it. So I can appreciate that, but at the same time, I don't know, playing it this far away from the release of the original Spider-Man PS4, 100% gold. Huge fan. John, thank you for joining me on today's episode of Garbage or Gold. What a pleasure to have you here.
It was so much fun being here. I'm so grateful for you, for this platform, everybody out there. This has been an absolute trip down memory lane. I mean, this is the kid that you wish you knew in the neighborhood. These games, this whole setup is fantastic. His family's wonderful. He's got a fantastic wife who let him have all this stuff.
Oh, that is very true.
But this is amazing. This is absolutely. Thank you for having me, bro.
Well, and thank you. John's a fast friend. You know, we met and it just hit it off almost right away.
Yep.
And I gotta say, amazing stuff with what you're doing with the school and what's going on over there.
Absolutely.
Hope that it continues to thrive and do well and change kids' lives.
Thank you.
And I'm excited to see more of what you do in front of the camera as well. I have a feeling that you're just getting started all over again.
Absolutely. I love it. I love being back a part of it.
We'll have you back in here in the garage to shoot again next time you're in town, all right?
I appreciate you. Thank you, Brother Mort.
All right. Good to see you, John. And thank you all
right.
for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Guys.
And you take care. Bye-bye.